responsible AI has been a hot topic recently, given AI's ability to make decisions on its own, right? So, as cultural contexts would differ, do you think responsibility in AI would be different for different people, and how that be embedded and operationalized in AI products and services?
It's the set of rules, guidelines that are available in every geography. You can't apply a rule or guideline that's there in one geography to another geography. You can't drive um, in the right in India. You need to drive in the left, right? So these are differences that exist in the context. So AI ethics is shared moral framework. You have a set of shared beliefs, shared set of rules, shared set of commitments, and you try to follow it. If you don't follow it, even if you're responsible, it is useless. You understand what I'm saying? So your responsibility is in the context of a shared moral framework that is laid, whether it is rules, definitions, guidelines, whatever it is, right? And people will also look at you from trusting you from that particular lens, right? Like I said earlier, just because you have driving experience of 40 years in India doesn't mean that you will be a good driver in US, no? Right? Just because you've driven in deserts doesn't mean that you will be a good driver in snow, right? All of these are relative yardsticks, right? So there needs to be a common kind of thing underlying that. Now, coming to this, now responsibility and trustworthiness, anybody who's saying that we have responsible AI and trustworthy AI for the whole world, they are lying. Why? The AI ethics wing is going to be contextual to the environment in which it is operated. They think that just because I have a global responsible AI approach and global set of ethics guidelines is going to be the same, right? That is not true. If we want to actually look at it, right, there may be beliefs that you can't hit a child, you can't discipline a child with force, right? Now, those are beliefs which not everybody in the world will agree to, right? We will all have different beliefs in that. So if somebody comes and says that using force on any child, even to discipline them, is unethical, there's going to be a huge issue with it, because there are certain cultures which are very different, right? For that matter, monks go through a lot of physical stress and training to become monks from their early ages. Now, there is also a force. It's not an external force, there is an internal force. Now, if you consider that unethical, then there's going to be a complete disbalance in the belief system. So it is necessary to relate anything on AI ethics and governance or responsible AI, trustworthy AI, in the context of where it is applied, who it is applied for, where it is applied, why it is applied, and how does it impact them and others in where it is applied. So that is very, very fundamental. Can we have technology which works like this? We can definitely have technology. It is not super complicated. Also, because we've been there, done that, right? AI is the new technology, right? We have lived with our own ethics and values for several thousand years, right? Not just in Indian context, but I'm saying even otherwise, we've seen several hundred years of history for many countries that have evolved from where they are, right? So I don't think creating a mechanism that fosters collaboration, that brings in responsible AI and trustworthy AI, abiding or integrating the shared moral frameworks of AI ethics that exists in the law of land or in the context of where it is applied is very complicated. But if somebody tries to build one size fits all for the whole globe, they're wrong from the first step.